Hello everybody, what is up? And I am back with my review of the Moto 360 with 5.1.1. Let's get started. Alright, let's get started now. The Moto 360's UI before the update was alright. It wasn't, the fastest, but it was pretty responsive. With the occasional hiccup once in a while. Probably because of the old STIO map processor, but and yeah, that seems to be some really big improvement. Actually, well, not really big, but it's really noticeable. You can notice there's a significantly less lag navigating through the UI, swiping through your cards and such. But there's one little hiccup when it comes to opening the app drawer. It like lags a little bit or just jumps to it, unlike on other updates to the G Watch and such, where you tap the screen and it slides over from the right to the left. Yeah, you just tap the screen on the Moto 360 and it just jumps. Or if it shows the animation, it's a little bit laggy. Alright, now let's get to the good stuff. Awesome features this update brings. Best one and most useful that it brings is the wrist gestures. Now, the wrist gestures are, they're useful and they work most of the time. Let's say like 80% of the time. But as you can see, it kind of, in that part when I was flicking my wrist, it like glitched out, but that was actually the first time it ever happened. But other than that, they work really good. It just, as you can see right here also, it took a while for me to get used to, flicking my wrist out and flicking it in. So it's just, there's a slight learning curve, but it's worth it. It's really useful. Alright, now we also have Wi-Fi. This is really useful if, as many people have said, you leave your phone at home or your house is really big and you're not in Bluetooth range. You just connect your watch to the Wi-Fi at home and you're good to go. You'll get your notifications everywhere. Alright, we finally get some security on our watches. Let's say somebody wants to mess with it, or like you let one of your friends see it and they start messing with your stuff, and so on. Well, right now when you take off the watch or it gets disconnected from the Bluetooth on your phone, it automatically goes into the lock screen, or when you first boot. Now the emojis, of course, Google, to compete with Apple's drawing, whatever. Hey, I like it. It's useful. Kind of. Not really. It's a gimmick, but, it's kind of fun to use. You draw some. It's pretty accurate also. When you want to draw, an annoyed face or an angry face, it's really annoying, and, you can even draw some crap, literally. Alrighty, now for what everybody's been waiting for is battery life. I wake up around 8 in the morning and put it back on the charger at around, let's say, 10 at night. And, it lasts a pretty long time, just casual use, checking time, receiving notifications and such. Battery life has been about the same. So in conclusion, this 5.1.1 update is pretty good. It's bringing a lot of usability, a lot of new features that are actually pretty useful for the most part, and they're really not that gimmicky most of the time. And yeah, for those of you that have a Moto 360, I'm pretty sure all of you have gotten updated up from this point. It's been out for a while, like 2 weeks. And yeah, that's, hopefully when the next major Android Wear update rolls out, us Moto 360 users will still get it, even though we have a really old processor in it. Alright, thank you everybody. Please like, comment if you have any questions, and if you want to click that subscribe button. I'm trying to make better videos, Yeah, peace guys.